Good morning and happy Saturday. It is another beautiful morning here, bright and shiny day here in the Quad Cities in the Midwest. And today I am going to be running some errands. So I thought maybe I would just, take a little vlog of it. So first up today, I needed to stop by my cousin's house. She's actually one of my best friends and a customer with my Mary Kay business, and I had to stop and drop off some product to her that she had purchased. My second stop is actually, I have to drive about an hour away to my new tax appointment, which is unusual, but this person has specific experience that we need for preparing our taxes. And I've met him before, so I'm pretty excited, and heard him speak about the services that he offers. And so pretty excited to work with him this year and see how that goes. Next up, when I'm done with that, I'm heading back to the Quad Cities, and my mom is driving up here today to meet me, and we are going to go do a Sam's Club trip and have some lunch. So I'm really kind of looking forward to that, because it's not very often that me and my mom get to have just me and mom time. So one of my splurges when I'm out and about on a day like today that I like to do is sometimes stopping and getting a large iced coffee at McDonald's. And so I've done that this morning for my road trip. Excuse me. And, I typically, if I'm going to stop there, I like to order off of the dollar menu, just, because I'm trying to keep expenses down. Iced coffee is, I guess it's inexpensive at McDonald's compared to other places. But this past week, I decided to try to make my own iced coffee. And I did that with success. I made 2 pots of coffee over the weekend and poured them into, just a pitcher that I kept in the fridge. And I had enough to make myself 1 iced coffee to take to work with me every day. And that was actually nice, and I could control how much of the sweet was in there, because there's really not consistency, and sometimes I get a really super sweet iced coffee, and other times it's not quite as sweet, which is how I prefer it. So when I was doing it myself, I had complete and total control over that. Okay, so wowzers, I just got done with my tax appointment that took 2 hours, and we're not done. So anyway, I had to make another appointment for 2 weeks from now because I have all this homework I have to do, and need to get that to him, and we're out of town next weekend. So I'm coming back in a couple of weeks, but I'm really liking this guy. So I cannot encourage you enough that if you have anything going on in your taxes other than something that would fit on a 1040 easy form, that you consider having somebody prepare your taxes, a professional prepare your taxes. So this is the 4th year that we've used a tax preparer, and I did it for years on TurboTax, not the free one, but on the actual TurboTax, and still feel like there was so much room for improvement. I mean, clearly, I'm sure I missed stuff because the professionals miss things. So anyhow, so that was how my morning went. Now I'm running late to go meet my mom for lunch, so I need to go. But I hope you all are having a great weekend. Bye. Okay, so I'm back, and now I am at Panera getting ready to have lunch with my mom. And so, really looking forward to this one-on-one time, just me and her. Usually we've got grandkids or spouses around, whatever, but this time it's just me and her today, so loving that. Hi everybody. So it's now Saturday night, and I'm finishing up my day, and I didn't slow down this afternoon long enough to let you know how the rest of my day went with my mom. And so one of the things that was really important to me was to actually sit down with my mom and really talk to her about this journey that Matt and I have started. My mom is my mom. She's very aware of the fact that I've always had trouble with my spending behaviors and whatnot. But I just really wanted her to understand where I'm at right now, because I hadn't really shared it with her up to this point. And, you know, my mom is my best friend and my confidant and my biggest supporter. Boy, you know, I can't even imagine how bad it would have been if she hadn't taught me what I know. Her and my dad are in a great position because of all the great choices that she made over the years. But for them and their finances. But anyhow, so I got some one-on-one time with her. We got to talk about, you know, my situation and where Matt and I are. She shared a little bit about some challenges that they're having right now. And we just enjoyed lunch. You know, I showed pictures of Nikayla because she hadn't seen any for a while. I've not been posting them to Facebook. So, yeah, so we had a great lunch, and then we went to Sam's Club. So, okay, first of all, I try not to go to Sam's Club on Saturdays. So, for obvious reasons, if you've been to Sam's Club or a Costco on the weekends, it's a little crazy. I'd rather go like right before they close during the week or something. And my mom always does it. They live an hour away, so she always does it when she comes up for her hair appointment, which is every 6 weeks. And she goes to the same stylist I do, and so she makes her Sam's trip when she's here. And she and I went in there. It was just a madhouse, just trying to find a parking spot. And part of what caused this problem is the fact that we are one of the cities that used to have 2 Sam's Clubs. There was one right here in our town, our city on the Illinois side of the river, and plus the one over in Davenport on the Iowa side of the river. And so they closed the one here in Illinois. And so everybody's going to the Davenport store again, and we currently do not have a Costco here. So they are the only warehouse club or whatever you call them. So anyway, yeah, not going to be doing that again anytime soon, just so you know. Anyway, but still had a great afternoon. Mom ended up swinging by the house and got to see Nikayla. She hadn't seen her since Christmas, so she was, you know, really excited to see how much she had grown, which, by the way, today is Nikayla's 4-month birthday. So 4 months already. She was 2.5 weeks old when they moved in with us, and just watching her has just been amazing. So anyway, I just wanted to finish up and let you know that I had a great day with my mom, and you know, we were talking about this journey, and she actually had I had sent her an email with the link to our channel and shared it with her, and she is going to share it with my dad. And we have Christmas, you know, our Christmas in February got postponed, so that's next weekend. So we're all going to be together with my sister's family. So I'm looking forward to getting her up to speed on what's going on as well. And, you know, just getting the people, my biggest fans, my biggest supporters on board and letting them know what we're doing. So anyhow, I hope you guys have had a great weekend and that you have a great Sunday. Thanks.